Alright, stream is starting. I guess it's just gonna be me in here. Okay. So, let me go to the script. It is right here. Let my fans tone down a little bit before we start. I'm just letting the headset tone down first before I start. Or not the headset, the fans. This thing can get quite loud sometimes. Alright, let me copy and paste the doc so I can put in the live chat from my phone. What the heck was that? Yo mic bugging, bro. Bro, you sound like an alien being, bro. Like, look at the mod. You still sound like an alien. I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing, bro. Like, oh my god, this is gonna be the one funny part of the VOD that I'm just gonna go back to every time. Alright, well, I guess wait for Zaki to get his mic situation settled out. I'm gonna try to figure out how the fuck to share this. Anyone with the link? Okay, you still sound like Bro, I don't know what happened to your mic or anything, bro. Like, it's tweaking, bro. Oh well. Alright. Go on my phone. Yeah, bro's mic is cooked for real. So tragic. Let's see. I won't be Oh yeah, go ahead, Straw Hat. 100%. You can listen or speak. Speaking is optional, bro. I'm currently trying to get the link of the Drago doc to my phone so I can copy and paste it in the live chat and in the Discord. Yeah, I think that should do it. Alright. I'll paste the link once I'm done with the script. But for now, I'm kind of just waiting. Okay, I think my laptop's fans have toned down enough for now. Jester, Straw Hat equals GOAT. So based. Yeah, Jester called you goated, Straw Hat. Alright, anyways, let's see if I can script. No, that's the doc. Okay, here it is. From the beginning. Oh, hang on. What do you have to say, Straw Hat? Oh, based. Yo, but Team Void podcast, question mark? Except I'm the only one speaking. Audio glitched, alright. We'll wait on him, but if he can't get it situated. Situation, what am I saying? Situated. Alright, is your audio good now? Then we shall proceed. From the beginning. Welcome, everyone. This event was made to not just call out Drago on his actions, but also spread more awareness about the Zeuton situation. If you would like to ask any questions or just give out your thoughts, feel free to raise your hand. So we're going to start off with Drago's section first, and then Zeuton's. Before we get into Drago's section, I just want to put out some warnings. This section will feature bullying, homophobia, abuse of religion, manipulation, slurs, and death threats. So if you're sensitive to any of those things, then just leave and then come back once I get to the Zeuton section. Oh, hang on, someone's typing in. Oh, Zaki's back, but
yeah.
Oh, your mic is working properly again. Okay,
Yeah.
Thank God.
Be right back.
Alright. Anyways, as I was saying, but yeah, Drago section will feature bullying, homophobia, abuse of religion, manipulation, slurs, and death threats. So, sensitive to any of these things, leave until Zeuton's section. But if you're still cozy, enjoy. So the story about Drago. If you don't know who he is, or you just haven't looked at the document yet, he is an ex-BMG member, and also a good friend I used to know, but as you'll hear later, you'll probably understand why I'm not friends with this fucker anymore.
Okay, I'm back. I would like to say something.
Oh, hang on.
So,
Once I finish this section, you can speak, Zaki.
alright.
As I was saying, he is an ex-BMG member who acts very controversial behind closed doors. There is a case where he has acted extremely rude towards someone, color-coded as green, saying a death threat and calling them a slur. He has also used religion as a shield to excuse his homophobia and hate towards Fallon for being a femboy, which is absolutely not okay whatsoever. Alright, Zaki, you can go on, I guess.
I would like to say, don't send any hate to anybody you're hearing, because that would just involve more drama.
Too. Don't harass anybody mentioned here. This is all to spread awareness. No harassment intended. Anything else, Zaki?
No.
Alright, I shall go on then. If you would like to see the proof for yourself and for more context, the document will be in the live chat and in the Team Void Discord. The Discord link is in my channel's description if you would like to visit, which I will put in the live chat right now. Hopefully it works properly. I'll do it 3 times. There we go. and one in the announcements. Alright, there we go. There is the Drago document. If you would like to take a look at it for yourself, see where the context comes from in this live stream. Now, with that out of the way, we shall get into Zeuton's section. But before we do that, I would like to start off by stating some quick warnings before I get into Zeuton's section. Or actually, I should probably paste in here. Okay, so Zeuton's section, trigger warning, gore, self-harm, and manipulation, as you guys already know. Sensitive to any of these things, leave. But with that out of the way, we shall get into it. So, the story about Zeuton. He was a good ally I knew up until July 23rd, 2025. Where he would tell me that my girlfriend Hitori was in a one-day relationship with him, even though that whole relationship he had with her was 90% of him telling her that he would harm himself. Even though he barely even did any of those things, I believe. I'll have to ask Hitori more on that context later, but I don't really want to assume too much. Alright, back to it. Nearing the end of the whole argument, this is where he would send gore of his hand to me inside Xbox DMs. More details and evidence can be found inside the Team Void Discord. There's the announcement in the, let's see. Yeah, right here. July 23rd, 2025. This is where the announcement is. Okay. Back to it. Immediately, I panicked and said some things that I shouldn't have said to him, but at the time, he was manipulating me into thinking me and Hitori were the bad people, when in reality, he manipulated Hitori into thinking he was actually self-harming. Thus is why Hitori offered the relationship in the first place. You see, yes, Hitori did offer the relationship to him in the first place. However, it was just because, like, she felt really bad for him. Like, he was actually making multiple comments about self-harming. So, of course, Hitori would offer something like that without thinking. But I have told her to, like, hey, don't do this anymore, and she has learned, hopefully, so I shouldn't have to worry about that anymore. Alright, that is the end of Zeuton's section. Alright, now for this part. In conclusion, I accept that I have made some bad decisions on my part as well. The whole mental institute thing that I said to Zeuton when he did send that gore. Mental institute thing with Zeuton at the end of the argument. Although I plan to do better as a person in the future and try to hear all sides as much as possible. As for Drago, not so much. He should be ashamed of himself for condoning such an act. Probably should have contexted that better, but basically Drago said a death threat towards Green. That's what I was trying to say. anyway. Condoning such an act towards Green, even though Green already apologized to the person that they were rude towards. And so, nearing the end of the document, that is all I have to say. Thank you. If anybody else has any other questions concerning any or both of the two dramas, like I said earlier, feel free to raise your hand or join the speaker's side. I'll give y'all like a... I'll end it at 6:40. I'll give y'all some time to think. Oh, Zach, you would like to say something? Is your mic plugged in?
I would like to also say that these guys, mainly Drago, is a much better person compared to Zootin because in a way, he's much better.
Yeah, I get what you're kind of trying to say.
Also, Drago is my friend, and yeah, I'm just saying this to be. He's not exactly his.
Like, oh, wait, OBS, wait, why the fuck did it disconnect? Okay, hang on, sorry, my stream disconnected for a second, but it's... okay, it's back up. Alright, sorry. So, as I was saying, I kinda get what you're trying to say, but at the same time, I still kinda, like, think it's wrong that Drago would just start a random argument out of nowhere, even though Green already apologized to that person, he said. Drown in a ditch or something like that, too.
Yes, I see. But anyways, I'm gonna go back down to the audience. Call me if you need anything.
Thank you for saying something. Well, I don't think Strahd is gonna come up, so I guess I'll be concluding the announcement here. Or should I say, the live. Thank you all for listening. I just really needed to get all of this off my chest. And out somewhere, at least. So this is the way that I did it. And thus, thanks for the support. And thanks for the confirmation. So, I'll be rolling out of here. Take care, y'all.